Deep down, what we do is statistical, in that no matter how good you are, I think your odds of getting it right more than 2 and 3 are very low. I think nobody does. And so the two things you aim to do is to get it more right than wrong, and hopefully on average make your rights bigger than your wrongs on average. And those are the two things you do. But you'll only manage that statistically. And I think we have no expertise in trading. What we've always specialized in is understanding the basic fundamentals of companies. And they really only play out over at least a business cycle, which is 5 to 10 years. And then on top of it, you need the statistics to come into play, because it may be that the first two you pick are both wrong. When you've done nothing wrong, that's just the way the dice have fallen. So I think you probably need at least 10 years, if not more, to make a determination whether something has really worked or not. Anything that's easy in the stock market's already done, because everybody's looking to make money. And so if it's not difficult to do, hundreds of people would already have done it, would be in the price. And the other thing to remember is the price of a stock is not set by some committee or some formula. It is when an equal number of buyers and sellers meet and where they match. And so if you can buy a stock with the expectations are for things to be absolutely abysmal, and they merely turn out to be poor, you've got a lot of upside. And if things merely turn out to be indifferent, you're off to the races. On the other hand, if you buy a stock with expectation for things to be fantastic and they turn out to go quite well, you've got a lot of downside in that share, because there were heaps of buyers that expected brilliant. The last few guys that have sold were just the guys that sold because they said, geez, we know things are great, but okay, the price is just so high. And then it merely turns out to be good. You've got a lot of downside. And I think that's the biggest single aid in terms of getting your statistics up, is trying to bet against the crowd. Look for things where people feel very dejected and negative about something that's underperformed for a long period of time. And I think then your analysis is all about trying to say, one, will this thing survive? Because often at those points they have a real chance of bankruptcy. And do I have reason to believe that it'll come back towards normal and will be more of an average stock sometime in the future?